Ladies and gentlemen, the one in focus is the Triumph Scrambler 400x and the one coming in focus is Abhinav at Nagar. Well, we have already done a walk around review and today is the day we ride the Triumph Scrambler 400x. Walk around review link is on the screen. Well, I'm going to give you a recap of this motorcycle, but we are going to jump into the right technicalities of the motorcycle. So, the Triumph 400x gets 19-inch alloy wheel in the front, 17-inch alloy wheel in the rear, 195mm ground clearance, 835mm seat height, 150mm travel on both the suspensions. On the front, you have USD forks by Endurance, and at the rear you have a monoshock. Fit and finish is Triumph standard. You have round LED headlight with LED DRL, LED turn indicators, LED tail light, and this gorgeous looking green color with a big tank. It is 13 litre in size and you get this motorcycle in two colors, and it is powered by the same 400cc motor that you have seen on the Speed 400. Well, it generates a maximum power of 40 PS at 8000 RPM and a peak torque of 37.5 Nm at 6500 RPM. The motorcycle comes mated with a 6-speed gearbox, slipper clutch, and the clutch is light. It gets liquid cooling with one fan, which is big enough and has a plastic shielding behind it so that the hot air from the radiator does not come directly on your legs. Isn't it cool enough? Well, it's much more cooler to ride this motorcycle in this area. For your reference, I'll hop onto the saddle and show you that my height is 5'9" and I can just get 1 feet on the ground. So if you are above 5'7", you'll have to tiptoe, but you can ride this motorcycle. The best part being is this looks as a big and heavy motorcycle, but it is not that very heavy. It is 185 kg. Now before we take it on a ride, let's check out the exhaust note first. The motorcycle is ready to rev and we are ready to explore this terrain. So before you go on a ride, don't forget to wear your helmet and follow all road safety rules. Let's get going. I know when we buy a motorcycle, 90% of us will never take it hardcore off-roading. But for the remaining 10%, the good news is that this machine is really capable and safe. The suspension very well absorbs the terrain with good feedback in your hand. And as it is not very head heavy, one can easily control it on these trails. By the way, for your safety, traction control and ABS are available, but I like to keep them off when in the dirt because there is no fun in riding till the time you can slide the rear end. The motor has 80% of its torque available at 3500 RPM. And that is what is really required when you go hardcore off-roading. I really like the way this machine reacts. Saddle is wide and very comfortable for the rider. The pillion one might feel narrow, but it is of decent size and is cushiony. You sit upright with neutral set foot pegs and wide raised handlebar, which gives you a good commanding posture and a comfortable companion for long tours. This 398cc motor is super refined and doesn't even feel like a single cylinder engine. It is smooth yet powerful, just like on the Speed 400. The power delivery is linear, and as I already said, 80% of the torque is available right from 3500 RPM. This makes a lot of difference in terms of the initial pick and the passing acceleration between the higher gears. This motorcycle can be picked from any gear at any speed, and there are no vibrations below 6500. It is buttery smooth. That means you can do 100 km/h constant on the highways, and not to mention it can do way higher when going all out. The low end is good, mid is good, and so is the top. However, you can feel slight vibrations creeping in from the foot pegs towards the handlebar as you raise the tacho, which is not at all a deal breaker. Don't worry, because the heat management is also good on the motorcycle and nothing travels to your leg directly. All is managed well by the big radiator and fan. The powerhouse comes packed with 6 clicks and they are smooth for sure. Making the pairing complete is slipper clutch, which is very light to operate and comes in handy at the time of aggressive downshifts. The motorcycle comes equipped with dual channel ABS, which is switchable, and with that it also has traction control. The moment you go off-road, the rear ABS is turned off as well as the traction control is turned off. You can independently turn off the traction if you want, but not the ABS. The ABS works really well even in the dirt trails. It won't let the wheel lock when pounding hard, and on the tarmac it's not very intrusive. The front disc offers good bite and feedback, capable enough to stop the complete motorcycle on its own. The rear one is slightly spongy and lacks the feedback. The 150mm travel on both the ends make this motorcycle tall and even more capable, as you saw earlier. The front irons out all the bad and rough patches. The rear one makes sure that the ride is plush. Long rides would be a bliss on this motorcycle. This combo makes the Scrambler so manageable and light to handle. The zappers also do a decent job in all terrains, but if you swap them with Metzlers or Timsons, it would be even better. The Scrambler 400x. It is a very refined motorcycle and a very capable off-roader. I really like it, and the one behind the camera has already booked it. So the choice is yours. 2.63 lakhs ex-showroom Delhi to get this big 400cc motorcycle with a Triumph badging in your garage, and you won't regret it. I hope this video was helpful for you. Do give it a thumbs up and share it with your family and friends. We are also on Instagram where we post so many reels, so please follow कर लो यार जाके. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, तो कट्टी में आज से तुमसे बात ही नहीं कर रहा. Bye bye.